Man, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to just get this shit together. I doing this on my phone. Ah, man. I'm just waiting for Omaha to join in, and then we can go ahead and get started. He came on this joint with energy. Quantarano nigga. That's how I know if like people know who I am or not, like for real, because then they just be like, "Bro, damn." Hey, is the sound right, or is it still staticky? Well, you're welcome, Karen. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm texting Floyd real quick. The sound is like, it sounds a lot better. Will, all right, cool. Just waiting for Omaha to get here. I wish I was on my I wish my laptop wasn't acting stupid. Debo. Hold on, you could jump on here too. Hold up. He dropped the link. Yeah. This is my favorite troll, yeah. When do black people apologize for being black? Ever? Well, I didn't say that they did. I hope nobody apologizes for being who they are. That wouldn't make much sense. He said this shirt don't make no sense. That shit look cool, don't it? Girl made these shirts. Talk about my shirt. Where the hell is Omaha at, bro? Hey, Bebo, I just dropped the link, man. Come on here and be a and be the troll you are. You been talking. Hey, look, he been talking trash to me for years, yo. I know you know the YouTube algorithm. Hey, yo, he's stupid as hell. He said sorry for being black. Being black today, I'll try to work on it. No, this shirt got a lot of meaning behind it, though. This shirt got has a lot of meaning behind it. Some people say that black people are treated in a way where as if they should feel like they should be apologetic. Justice Power said, "Why are you shying away?" I was looking out my window. That's what you're talking about. He said, "Share that blunt." I ain't smoking no weed. I used to be a weed smoker. Those days is over for now. This live stream, y'all. I'm sorry if I pulled y'all away for something because Omaha ain't here. And the only reason why I was doing it on my phone is because we had something to talk about. my lungs can't handle it. I cannot afford no police problems. I don't need no police problems. That's why I will be acting in accordance with law. You see, they almost locked me up at the prison if y'all been watching. What was it, last week or the week before? Man, Omaha just went live. I don't know. While he was just in the broadcast studio. I don't like that. You know what? I wanna visit Massachusetts and do a lot of auditing. They say that's one of the most racist or Boston is one of the most racist places. I was like, dang, I didn't know there's racists like that so far up north. I've never seen anybody get pulled over as much as me either. I don't believe. I've never. I don't. No, one person, and I don't know if it's as many times, but it was. He beat me within like a year. Hey, that prison. You know what's crazy at the prison though? At the prison, all right, so they got prison guards and then they got DPS officers, which are police officers for the prison, Department of Public Safety. And then the prison didn't call DPS on me. I don't know. I mean, their uniform has police on it, but I really don't know how much authority they have or where they have it at. I was stuck right there with the DPS people, but they called the state troopers. The state troopers have never given me a problem at any prison I audit, and they seem to be the ones that almost always respond. And then Dearborn, Michigan is the most racist place. Okay, hello from Finland. Well, hello to Finland. So DPS, they those officers. What's up, QT?
What's
Those
going on, brother?
oh, sound is good. Okay, that feels good. I was
Yeah,
nervous,
I was just
but
checking it.
when I went to the prison, so the DPS officer told me that he doesn't, the prison doesn't want me on their property. The cops told me the same thing. I was like, I gave cops a little shit because I was like, I was like, the warden called the police and lied. Like what you told me was a lie. There's proof of it. Why aren't you doing anything about it? And but I had parked in a parking lot on that street that happened to belong to the prison, and it was this parking lot, no building area, but it was across the street. I guess it was like an overflow lot. And I was like, I was gonna leave when the cops were leaving because I ain't like how the prison was acting. And those situations was tense with me in the prison due to other stuff y'all seen on videos. So I went to my truck and the cop comes right over, and now he's acting like it's a traffic stop. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, here we go. And the other DPS guys were, well, can we search the car? And the other guy was like, yo, chill, calm down. And the other guy, I don't know, he definitely was familiar with my YouTube because what I was wearing, you wouldn't have known it. Like you, the only thing is if you knew what tattoos I had, and you know that I was black, but you couldn't see my face or anything. I wasn't driving the car familiar to him. So he walks up and he's like, I think you're Orlando Bass. You're just not in the Mercedes. I'm like, all right. And he ended up giving me uh, uh, like really, really trespassing me, like someone who's identified themselves saying that you're not allowed on the property. The only people who told me not to come on the property of the prisons before that were people who hadn't identified themselves. And he didn't go above and beyond. He could have been a big dick, but he didn't. And I gave him a good review on that video. He did a good job. The state troopers did a okay job, and the warden's a dick. Like I'm definitely going back just because I'm lying on me. But yeah, they always hit you with the I smell marijuana in the car. Well, the, A cop smelling one in the car gives them a lot of power. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. Like, you're a cop. Your job is to catch people. It's to stop crime or fight crime, catch criminals, get violations, generate revenue, and well, you can get $100 speeding ticket, but you can put somebody in jail if you find something illegal in their car. Um, if your job was to catch people, I mean, sounds like a pretty fun job to catch people. You got to understand they're going to use some sneaky tricks, and that's why you need to be well versed in what your rights are. You definitely need to protect yourself, and that's pretty much the only thing you can do. When I get pulled over, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this in the future because that's what the cop is doing. He's building probable cause to do whatever and to search this and to search that, and he's building a case. So you need to be building your case too. Oh man, they even in the comments. A couple people says Omaha has people using him and putting his life at risk. I'm gonna be honest with you. The stuff that Omaha does on an audit, he's gonna do that if he's by himself or anyone else. I promise you. But that calling the police thing, he didn't have anything to do with that. I'm definitely tell you that the stuff that he's doing. We went on an audit before, and it's on my channel. We went on an audit, and he did the thing where he puts his hands in his pockets, and I was like, that's how I know him, from the hands in the pockets thing. You do not legally have to take your hands out of your pockets. It's something that cops commonly tell us to do that we don't have to do. And actually, QT, that was the video. That's the first thing he did that I had to go do research on.
Right.
And that's when that one, and I was there with him first, and I ain't gonna lie, I punked out. I punked straight out.
Allegedly.
I had my hand in my pocket. I had I think I had the shoulder camera over my shoulder. Yeah. I had my camera with the gimbal in my hand, and then I had my hand in my pocket. Well, right. Me and him were like 40 feet apart in the sheriff's office parking lot, and it's nighttime. It's like 11 at night. Well, Floyd had his hand in his pocket, and the cop approached him. I don't even think the cop saw me, and the cop said, "Hey, can I help you?" Blah blah blah, and Floyd just didn't say anything. He kind of like moved in the direction of the cop, and that cop was really scared, bro. Like, he was really scared. Like, he grabbed his gun and pointed it at him and backed up behind the car.
Yeah.
I pulled my hand out of my pocket so fast. You would not believe. Hey, bro, I wanted no. Oh man, I pumped out so fast. Cause I was scared. I was there, and I thought he was going to get out. You know what I'm saying? And I was cracked. Like, bruh. Yeah, I definitely pumped out on that one.
Shoot. Yeah, I know.
I ain't want no smoke.
Right, but once again, it's the situation you're in. You know, you're talking about the situation, and when you surround yourself with people, I don't care, you know, because hopefully he comes up, or we'll talk about the situation with you being with him, the situation of surrounding himself with people that put him in this situation, allegedly, and you know, stuff pops off quick, so you have to self-preservation kicks in. Sometimes you.
Oh yeah.
You know.
And you want to know the crazy thing is, you don't want to really audit by yourself, and you don't want anyone there. Like, I don't know any of my friends. I know friends. I think I got friends who will kill for me. Mm-hmm. But I don't know none of them that will stand beside me, knowing that we're about to have a police interaction.
Right. That's what I was calling it the other day. That's going back to when I came for up here. I was like, ride or die, having a tight circle, having people. I know people right now, and then people know, you know, allegedly. That's going to be one of my favorite words on the panel while I'm up. Once again, thank you for having me back up and BSing with you a little bit. I've always watched you. You're a cool cat, man. But yeah, same way, you know, we can ride or die. We can get about that life if you want to, but if you see somebody doing something stupid, like, hey, I don't want no part of that one. I'm not taking one of those rounds. You know what I mean?
No, I don't want that smoke, man.
Other
If
people.
y'all see me, I promise it will not be justified. I promise you, I won't. I
Right.
won't. A lot of people tell me. A lot of people tell me I move too much in my videos. They're like, "Yo, you were gonna get killed because you were moving so much." They cannot see in my car. I promise you.
Right.
When I got, they can't. My cars don't look that tinted in the videos from the outside. From the inside looking out, but they are dark. So I don't think the movement stirs the cops up. But
It's making me
um,
it's making me sweat over here laughing just having this conversation with you about like being a man and going, look, I didn't want no part of holy what the heck's about to go down. Once again, I don't know if I'm
nothing.
allowed to curse on here. Is this
Nah,
curse
you can
friendly?
say whatever you want. I personally
Uh,
try not to, but you can
okay.
say whatever you want.
I was just sometimes, when I get like telling that story, the first thing you're like, whew, you're trying to show them every ID. Here's my damn library card. Here's when you said you plunked out, like, here's my library card. I
Yeah,
care.
here
I
goes
went to,
everything, bro. You got
here's my
it.
seventh grade, here's my seventh grade teacher, Mrs. Johnson. I love her. You can, here's my social security number. Hey, here's my bank card. Here's my PIN number. Don't shoot. So I feel you, Bob. I've been there before.
I'm about to. I actually want to start doing some giveaways. I want to. I'm gonna buy a few not GoPros. I use a GoPro, but a couple of dash cams, and I'm gonna go ahead and do some free giveaways on my channel for those because I think everyone needs to record this
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
And yeah, unfortunately, I'm the guy. Well, everyone who knows me calls me when they get pulled over. Everybody calls me and hey, Ro, hey, I just got pulled over. What should I do? I'm like, get off the phone and record it and don't answer questions. But what if
Right.
why are you still on the phone with me? I'm like, has the cop been to your car yet? Yeah, he got my license and registration. Get off the phone and record it. Like, there's
Ex-
nothing I can do.
yep. GoPro activate dash cams. It has your
Yeah.
GPS. It has your speed. It has everything there. There's nothing worse than nothing better when you have a cop saying, "Well, the first question I ask, well, do you know how fast you were going?" Nope. And
Oh, I don't
and
answer no questions. No.
and then point right towards
Well,
that
that's
dash cam and go, "Hey, it's all recorded here. My speed, my time, my GPS location, the same as you have." Nope. Do what you got to do.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't get caught. I don't get pulled over for it a lot, but something like that would probably get me in trouble.
Hmm.
Like the cops seen me just make an unsafe lane change, but
Hmm.
I rewind the video and it shows that I was going like 40 over the speed limit. I'd be like, well,
Well, yeah, right. Well,
now.
once again, that's your personal information. Then you have the ability to delete that footage. But if it proves you in the right as a civilian, you have the right to prevent it in court. The officers shouldn't have the ability to delete the footage.
True. Um, I have what's it called? I'm self-employed, so I'm able to go to court. It's not, and the courthouse is like 4 blocks from my job, so it doesn't hurt me. Well, the courthouse where I work at, but it doesn't hurt me to really go to court. So I don't have no problem fighting that stuff.
Right.
If there's some tickets I get, I'm like, all right, you know what, he got me. I ain't
Right.
tripping. All right, I'll do it. But if I feel like it was unjust, like the only thing I've really gone to court for last year or the year before was was when that cop wrote those tickets when I didn't roll my window down. And I only did that. I probably would have like just took the tickets and only went to court to fight the points or whatever. But he just lied. Like I didn't get it. I got a bunch of citations for stuff I didn't do, so I had to go fight him. But the if you got a dash cam in your car and the cop says you wasn't speeding, because they do make mistakes. I know for
Oh
a
yeah.
fact one day I was going like 103 and I was coming over a on the highway, and I swear I saw the cop come out, and I just pulled over because I knew he thought he was coming from me. I was going so fast, I made like a big gap in between us, but I just pulled over. He pulled the car over that I passed, And I was like, I felt bad because I was like, that's going to be a mean ticket. Like, I wasn't going nowhere near under. I was just going under 90. I know I wasn't going over 90 when that cop saw us, and they definitely make mistakes sometimes. It ain't always 100%. So you got to get a dash cam, and I mean, you can get a good one that records inside the car and outside the car for like roughly around $100. But
Yeah,
I mean, I'd rather have that than a radar detector, to be honest with you. If you're looking at
exactly.
devices to protect you or whatever. But I'm definitely in the next month or two. I'm so slow on YouTube. This is not like my main gig, so I uh I hope I get to it within the next 2 months before it hits summertime. Get a
Gotcha.
whole bunch of people, give away like 10 of them.
Oh, damn, you're going
I
with
should
10?
order them.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think I should give away like 10. I look at it like I can't afford to like put out 100 like I really would want to,
Right, but hell,
but
10's huge, man. So yeah, shout out to you for doing that.
yeah, give away like 10 of them, and then I'm just hoping I see more videos because I get a lot of email stories. Um, every once in a while, somebody will hit me up on Instagram with a story, and but it's never a video, and I'd be like, bruh, this is like your number one line of defense, like,
Yeah.
and you gotta have it. Like, there's some people. There's a guy who told me that the cops made him take his tent off on the side of the road. And me personally, I couldn't believe it because I would not do that. Like, there's not a cop
Mm-hmm.
that can make me take my tent off on the side of the road. So, um, and I'm like, where's the video? Because after you, I don't know if you guys know what it looks like, but your window's like crusted with old glue after you take tent off. It's actually like
Yeah. It's all
probably really hard
bubbled.
to drive. It's probably more dangerous to drive with all the glue on there than the tent. But
Turns into
um,
like frosted glass with the dirt. It's all bubbly and stuff. All the road debris
yeah,
sticks to it. And if you've
it's
ever put on tent
nasty.
yourself, did a home tent install kit, yeah, you get it on there. You do your best to get it up there. And so, and also with tent, going on about the tent thing, if you get pulled over, some people will. It's pretty bad. There's billions and billions of dollars funding the police, and these cats don't even have the tent detector. They use a little piece of paper to stick behind it and make their own judgment on it. So if you ever get a ticket for tent,
Uh-huh.
or they don't have that little one that goes over the window, take that ticket to court to dispute it, because it was like, oh, it's a judgment. Hey, was the officer wearing his sunglasses when he did that? Was the officer um, does he have contacts? Does he need reading glasses? Was he tested? If you get pulled over, FOIA this stuff. It's free. Most anywhere in the country is free to FOIA. Hey, when was the last time this officer was trained on using the tent meter? If you get pulled over for a loud exhaust, ask, hey, did the officer have a decibel meter in his car? Did he come up and test it when he gave me the ticket for a modified exhaust? These are the things you can go FOIA and beat the ticket if you have the time to go up there in court to. It only takes you maybe about an hour of your time to save you a ticket, points on your insurance, and so to speak, nothing on your record, and also proving yourself right. So.
Yep. Yeah, you're 100% about that. And also though, I'm still all right. So I think the law is different in certain states from what I've found out so far, but I don't think you have to allow a cop to test your windows. Like if
Well,
I have my window at a crack, because the tent meter thing, it's
mm-hmm.
probably about like a 2.5 inch block, and
Correct.
slide it in and flip it down your window. And if you're not rolling your windows all the way down, which you don't legally have to, I don't know why you would have to submit your car to which would technically
A
be search.
test and physically put something that goes over the window, which is a violation of your Fourth Amendment, inside of your vehicle because it reaches over inside of your vehicle. So you're absolutely correct.
Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't found any case law about it, but I found like common forums and stuff like that. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't found anything concrete about that.
But even on a traffic
Where
stop, if the officer's finger comes over the plane of your glass, is a violation of your Fourth Amendment right for search and seizures inside of your vehicle. So with them even placing that temp meter on there is a violation. It's a very simple thing, but that's where they want to roll a window down. They want to smell if there's weed. They want to look in the car. They want to smell alcohol. If they pulled you over for their BS charge to find out who you are about your tent, if you roll your window down, like you said, past that 3 or 4 inches, then they have the ability to set that on there. And so these are just the small things that they use to get you.
Yep. I was telling the guy today there's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't put your window down, but a simple one, just a simple one, you can eliminate it. You simply, like the whole time a cop has you pulled over, he's searching your car. When you look away, he's looking at your hands, he's looking all in your car and all of that. And I mean, he can see the let's say the handle of a paint sprayer or the handle of a power washer.
Yeah.
And say
Consider
that's
that
a gun,
weapon.
and now you're getting searched. Yeah, and you know how they act when they think there's weapons there. Now you're a gun. You got tools for tools.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
We've seen
the
it with
handle.
people
I've seen the handle of certain. The handle of certain hacksaws have looked like revolvers to me.
That's what I was getting ready. I was getting ready to say a Sawzall. I don't know if you ever seen. They had a call for a weapon. They literally brought out the SWAT team on somebody that was out there trimming his trees with a Sawzall, and somebody called in a man with a rifle, and they had 8 deputies show up with AR-15s because he was out there with a Sawzall. Man with a rifle. He's just some random dude at 9 o'clock in the morning out there, just Sawzalling limbs off his trees to get his yard cleaned up.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And I play airsoft. I haven't COVID's messed up, but I play airsoft, and I got
right.
I got a lot of replica. My airsoft guns look like real guns, and it's crazy because I have been pulled over and those things be right in the back seat, and the cop doesn't see it. And I'm talking like AR-15s, all types of stuff.
The bazooka, everything. Like, once again, they are out exact replicas.
Yep.
So once again, there we go. Future reference. Put them in the trunk.
Man,
what up, man?
Look, I've been there when cops have found guns, and the way they act. It's crazy because let's say you got me pulled out of my car. I'm not going to be pulled out of my car and there's not going to be a cop like standing there just for me. Never going to happen. Never has happened. Well, they're inside the car and they're searching. And then let's say they find a gun. They pull guns on you.
Oh, yeah.
So the I guess the thing is there's a gun in the car. There's probably one on this guy that we just pat down because they always pat you down when they pull you out of the car.
Right.
Make sure you don't have it. It just seems a little overboard for me. Like, police safety is definitely trumps public safety in their training.
Definitely.
If you see those videos of cops saving lives and I mean going above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Walking out of fires with babies and stuff like that. Those are just good guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Heroes. Protected and serving.
Exactly.
Protected and serving.
Exactly.
That's right, man. Protect and serve.
Yeah.
Oh, man, where you been at? Omaha?
I just got done filming some cops. CPS. The police was out there and everything.
But yeah, Omaha, I wanted to because I seen that you don't feel something right. I try to do something about it. I believe if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So I mean, I know you. We done met personally. We done spent days together. Like, I feel like I know you well enough to get your back and say, you didn't have nothing to do with that phone call up in Oklahoma City. And there was.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it.
But
Unfortunately,
but
though, I have to got a court case.
I mean, I saw the video that the what news? What I forget. I forget what YouTube channel made the video. I forgot, but they definitely. I definitely think they played with it and they edited it and played and they sent a few shots at you, whatever. But
Yeah.
I just gotta say, there's people who are auditors, right? And there's people who back the blue, and then there's people who back the blue no matter what they do. And you said this before. A lot of people have said this before, matter of fact. But where people outside with cameras, like no one's been hurt, no one has had revenue. No one has lost revenue from us being there. Cops are actually hurting and killing people and violating people's rights. And not all of them, but cops are actually doing that. Like, who's the bigger threat? You know what I mean? The guy with the camera who just wants you to oh dang, grumpy news then. News now, Patrick. He knows what's going on. Hello, Omaha, still here?
Yeah, I'm there, man. I'm chilling, man.
Oh, I felt like I was talking to myself. You didn't hear what I said?
No, no, I heard you, man. We're not a threat at all. In fact, we're a solution. We're doing things that other people wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? We're out here making sure change is happening, and it's coming slowly. That's why they're getting mad and arresting us more now than ever because they don't want that change. That's all it is. They don't want the change.
Well, I
The
mean,
police don't want the change.
I just
So that's what it is.
I tell everybody record every police interaction and record every police interaction and follow up on complaints. Don't just say this bad happened to me and don't do nothing about it. Like if somebody smacked you and took your lunch, you're gonna stop them tomorrow if you don't do so. I ain't saying go kill them, but go file your report. I mean, there are channels to do it. You know what I mean? And then it usually how it happens to a cop, unless something major happens, it just catches up to them. But
Yeah.
At some point.
And that's a good point on the complaints. If they're a valid complaint, but you file it and that puts it in their jacket, they stay there forever. Anywhere he goes from department to department, like if you're at work, okay, step one, okay, you've been counseled. Step two, you've been counseled. Step three, hey, if you do this 2 more times, you're terminated. That's why the complaints are so important to do the follow-ups after every bad interaction, policy violation. The simple things add up to the big one. Now, if this person has 17 fails to ID and then he shoots somebody, hey, he's been counseled 17 times prior to a bad shoot or violating somebody's right or excessive force. Hey, it's a pattern. It shows in that record. So that's why it's so important on the complaints.
Yep, that's 100% correct.
I spend probably 3 hours a day after watching videos calling departments to put a complaint with the video link to departments or city managers a day just to have that on file on that officer's file, name, badge number, and placed on there.
They most of my I had a chance coming to work on my bike, but Omaha, is anything you want to touch on?
Yo, the problem is, I'm out here doing my best, but I'm just taking time to myself, just, taking a little bit of break, doing some self-care, getting my mind right, just trying to figure out the pieces to the puzzles, and, I appreciate everybody that supports me through this tough time. And I appreciate you, Rolando, for letting me on the show to talk to you, man. I used to watch you back in the day before I even started, you've all gotten pulled over, man. I'm like, damn, what the fuck are they pulling this guy over for, man? Every single time.
Hey,
And I used to watch you a long
it's
time
crazy.
ago.
It's crazy being on YouTube and like going from watching people to like talking to them, like It'd be like, yo, I know him now. You know what I'm saying? Go from, it's like, I know a lot of
Mm-hmm.
YouTubers now. That's crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was trying to have you up earlier, but bike life is my life, and I gotta go. I'm trying to go ride my bike tonight. But I'm trying to do that 9 o'clock. Both of y'all welcome to come on 9 o'clock Monday night. We're going to do a show, and I don't know, I have my laptop working by then, so we
Hopefully.
can dissect a few videos.
All
Sounds
right.
good, guys. You
What'd
guys
you
all
say?
stay safe. Shout out to the chat, and we'll catch you then.
All right, all right, Omaha. Sorry you came up kind of late.
Yeah, I know. I messed up, man. I was filming the police that was outside with CPS. But yeah, let me know when you want me on, man. All right.
All right, bro. Y'all take it
Talk to you
easy.
later.
Appreciate it, guys.
Peace.
Be safe. Be safe out
Hey.
there on that bike, brother.
Bye bye.
I'll try.
All right, with a smile, Mr.